According to Ramayana, this is 26th episode. What this war was for. Written and read by MadanMohan Tarun. This was not a war only for the rescue of a woman named Sita from Ravan. If at all it had involved only a wife of someone, it certainly had not constituted such type of cooperation of high souls at such a large scale. The physical Sita had turned into a symbol of those who were forcefully deprived from the rights of living respectful life with their heads high and to choose their own way of life without interfering in others' individuality. It was a war against the supremacy of physical force and devil mind. It was a war which took place to re-establish the powers of values and virtues over the anarchy of a whimsical mind which took others only as a thing to be used. Valmiki's Ram is such a sensitive personality who reacts sharply where he finds others' genuine rights in danger. He killed Bali for injustice done by him to Sugriv. Bali not only debarred Sugriv from all rights, but he also took away his wife for his own bed forcefully. Ram accepted Vibhishan, younger brother of Ravan, easily, who did not agree to bow down before Ravana. If this was not a war supported by high and natural values, it would have been impossible even for Hanuman to take such an unprecedented jump across the ocean. Constructing a bridge over the ocean would just have been a nonsense talk. Carrying a huge part of mountain from Kailas to Lanka to save Lakshman by Hanuman was not possible if the war was not supported by a strongest possible determination to finish the rule of evil forces which made others' life impossible only for their pleasure. Sita is the symbol of unbending strength of character. She never recognized threatening of Ravan in spite of her being alone in Lanka. She could not have gone back to Lanka sitting on the back of Hanuman comfortably. She could have gone back to Lanka sitting on the back of Hanuman comfortably, but she chose to wait till Ram himself come to Lanka to finish the regime of terror. Ram is a great leader with deep insight and wisdom, with unparalleled strength of moral and physical capabilities to implement his determination over the powers of evil. He inspired his followers by his own examples. He accepted exile for 14 years only to save the respect of words of his father given to his younger mother, Kaikeyi, who wanted Bharat, her own son, to be the king of Ayodhya. Bharat never respected her choice and waited for his elder brother Ram for all the 14 years to hand over his empire back. Lakshman, the younger brother of Ram, chose to go with Ram to jungle for all 14 years as he never agreed with his father's action. These are the great examples of a strength of character which itself becomes a source of inspiration. Hanuman is the most illustrious character of Ramayana. Valmiki has covered maximum space to draw his impossible deeds. He is the son of God Wind. He is a scholar. He is wise. He is the ocean of strength. He is loyal and dependable friend. He was offered a high ministerial post by Bali after depriving Sugriv from all his rights and prohibited his entry into the territory. Hanuman close to be with Sugriv. He always takes side of justice and goodness. Hanuman achieved the status of God and worshipped by countless. He is immortal and many people claim to have seen him, including me. Ravana stands nowhere in comparison to these personalities. Ravana was a great warrior. He was a great scholar and poet who wrote great poems like Shiva Tandava, which is still liked by appreciators of great poetry. It is still recited in many Shiv temples daily with great respect. Ravan had mighty brother like Kumbhakarna and wise brother like Vibhishan and a son like Meghnad, famous as Indrajit. He had a charming wife like Mandodari. His mighty army was unbeatable, but he was finished by monkeys and bears, for he was virtueless, mean-minded, cruel, and tyrant. The story of Ramayana passes through many difficult turnings. At several important occasions, even action of Ram is highly questionable, but he does everything objectively to re-establish high values at all costs.